Okay, there's a couple of things I have to say. I'm able to speak Malayalam now. So basically, I've been saying upper lines. So I need to I mean, I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to speak here in Malayalam. Because they're possessing me not to speak in Malayalam, they're possessing me not to speak in Telugu, they're possessing me not to speak in Tamil, as usual. But basically, you can ask Abhi Tanvi that special voice. I was very happy. Because I'm gonna put this closer because I need to make sure the volume is high enough. Yes, this has become blue, slightly blue, because what happened was that I put the whites. Okay, I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about laundry here. I put the whites, the white colored clothing, with the colored clothing, and then it became blue. So that's the story here. So now I just separate the white clothing and the other colored clothing separately. It works, because half the stuff that was white, like white colored clothing in the laundry that I put with the blue colored stuff, turned blue, including this. I don't know if you can see, it's very light. Over here, Mickey Mouse, that ma. Yeah. So basically, I was kind of saying up our lines right after him. Some of them yesterday in Tamil. அதுக்கு பேருந்து நான் வந்து கோட் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது மலையாளத்தில் I started automatically saying upper lines in Malayalam. And obviously I messed up. Woman can burp, people. There you go. Evidence. Excuse me. Once again, my body isn't supposed to burp. If if my body burps, that means there's something extremely wrong with my body. They have made it disabled inside, but I can still do stuff. So yeah, how's our organ donations going on? They're going good. You know, their dead bodies are coming to use somehow, the bad ones. And I was gonna say, so obviously I did mess up some lines. I did say some lines properly, but at the same time, I don't care anymore because honestly, babies have to talk. They have to learn languages and everything, right? Meaning they always want to, and they always try to communicate, and they mess up, but they're babies, okay? So I think I've said this before. So it doesn't matter if I mess up or don't have that accent that I used to have. I'm a Malayali, so I used to have proper accent in Malayalam, and I don't anymore. Like when I was they made noise. When I was like 2, obviously I knew Malayalam, I knew everything. I had perfect accents. Not perfect, but I spoke like a native, okay? Because I don't want to trigger anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone by saying that only one type of accent for a language is right and another one isn't. I hope I'm not speaking too fast, but honestly, that's Punjabi me. That's what I do. I have Shabir in me. No matter what lifetime I'm in, everyone is still. Why is this freezing up? Everyone, whoever loved me, whoever loves me, is always a part of me. So the part of Tip Shabir that I take, and he's half my soul. That's good. I love how this looks. I love how I look in the video. Self-love, man, it ain't selfish. Not overconfident, I'm just confident. And that's a good thing for somebody who everyone is trying to make feel insecure. One hello, that ain't in my DNA. Anyways, applies my DNA. Just saying. And then I was gonna say, so I can speak Malayalam. I can say the lines in Malayalam. And then something happened when I was trying to speak Malayalam. Like in general, while I was watching the movie, basically I've been talking a lot, but the thing is I talk a lot in general. I think I'm talking to everyone I have telepathy with, but I'm consciously talking to them, but I keep talking, so maybe that's what it is. And then I'm able to say intuition more, which is great when I'm talking, and pimp stalkers, terrorists have a problem with that. Well, whatever. They're pimp stalkers and terrorists, they have problems with everything. They create drama over everything, okay, I can't talk about them, waste of time. Baby Ava. Yeah, it says low balance. I want to punch something when it says low balance. Please say how much money they stole this time and who stole it. And please protect the ones that donated the money, that gave me the money. Did I say donation? Gave me the money. Yeah. Apparently I had a photographic memory before January 2020. I had a photographic memory. Please verify. This is what pisses me off. I had a photographic memory and I could speed read. I could literally speed read. You know how people say scanning? You know how people scan stuff? You know, okay, if they don't have enough time, they scan stuff. You know, to get the gist of it. No, for me, speed reading is faster than scanning. That's how fast I was able to read. This is what pisses me off. I'm not trying to be arrogant and everything, because even when I was able to do this stuff before January 2020. I wasn't showing off about it, and I'm not trying to show off about it, but I have a problem when they make me forget the things that I worked hard to continue to do, because it's not easy to do when you're being beat up constantly, when you're being ridiculed constantly. It is not something that's comes easily, even if I'm able to do those things. It's something that I have to work on. It's something that I have to do constantly, right? In order to maintain it till January 2020. And they make me brain dead because they're so pathetic. Because they can't work. They don't try to put an effort in order to do what I can do. Good ones try, and I don't ridicule them because I know they can. I just had to play a lot of games with them because I don't think it's okay to pressure someone on purpose to make a the pressure cooker. Vijay Deverakonda, the pressure cooker that was trending on Twitter, right? Am I right? Because I don't know if it was trending on Twitter, but I think it was trending on Twitter. I'm not sure. Why the fuck did you make me point here? What fucking point yourself, Vijay Deverakonda? Everyone else? Okay. This is fun. I'm ruining everyone's social media presence. Well, they release porn videos of me. Hello, that's what I'm gonna do to you. I mean, no, I don't release porn videos of people. I don't do that. If someone else does that to other people, I say it ain't my problem. Yeah, okay, basically they make me forget I could dance great. They made me forget that I can act like Appa. They made me forget that, I think I touched on this last time, they made me forget how my singing voice is. Like, they made me forget that I was great at whatever I did. Sorry, I was going to say hashtag the greatest of all time, but that would make it seem like I'm saying I'm the greatest of all time, but you guys think I'm the greatest of all time because you guys are the greatest of all time, so that's just very sweet. Not Alia, but Abhi's Army Life Spiritual Warriors, thank you, whatever, very much, however you pronounce her last name, I don't care. It's just me. I burped again. Okay, I have to do laundry, but I'm going to finish this in 10 minutes because what I'm planning to do now, I was going to say photographic memory, Malayalam ipo naan pesa mudiyum. I went two road mode. I was speaking in Malayalam, I was speaking Telugu, and I was speaking Tamil at the same time. Eva does that sometimes, telepathically with Appa and me and Dharma. And she tries to talk to everybody. You know how I'm able to, like, my spirit is able, like, the ones that have telepathic connection with Appa, you have a multitude of voices. I have voices, I talk to everybody, basically. Good ones. But some can hear me, some can't. Mama could hear me, others couldn't. But yeah. That's the voice Mama heard since till I was 14. Till Eva was born. It was January 19th that I heard his voice first. And then he heard a different voice, which is conscious of me. So I'm talking to everybody, and that's what Eva does. That's what Dharma does. Yeah. Speaking Malayalam, I wanted to touch on some points. I have photographic memory. Discovered that. Fucking gifted. I was fucking gifted. And they made me forget that. I always kind of thought I was gifted. I didn't get why I was getting a 75 on EQAO when I was getting the actual marks I was getting was over 100%. On everything. Not just 100%. Over 100%. See, I don't like breads. I don't like anyone stealing my Abba's money. Like, I do want to start a documentary. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I said this. I'm gonna ruin everyone's social media presence. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Okay, so not only fan followers, also anyone who has any sort of social media engagement on these those not just celebrities. I'm not targeting just celebrities. It's if I was human trafficked by them. Okay, I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't care if you're not a celebrity. Everyone knows this. People get triggered by this. Whatever, the ones who human traffic me get triggered by this. So you can gladly any social media engagement, even if they don't follow them or aren't friends with them on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, or Instagram or whatever, if they've liked their posts, if they've shared any YouTube videos of them. Some YouTubers have been human trafficked by it. It's a very disgusting circle. It's a very disgusting thing. And the bad ones. Yes. Anything like share. Like if you post on Twitter, and you see a name pop up, like if you, for example, if you search Alia Bhatt or Tamanna was the next one I was gonna say. I was gonna have a document saying Alia Bhatt, Tamanna, Vijay Deverakonda. I have an order how much people. It's a level I hate people at this time, at a specific time. That's the name list I was on. All right. Okay. Yeah. Rajwinder at Maple Leaf Foods. Kiran at Maple Leaf Foods. The Punjabi, the one that is trying to kill Punjab, the one from the brothel in Mumbai. I found out I'm Odia today. I can't speak Odia. I forgot it. This is what they do. I mean, I relearned Tamil very quickly. And then I relearned Telugu, how to speak Telugu quickly. I had a native French accent from France, a France accent. I don't have a Canadian French, no offense to Canadian Frenches. Canadian French is that proper? I'm not trying to insult them. I'm just saying I didn't. I mean, I could speak in it if I wanted to, but something that just naturally came out first hand was the France one, because I've been to France, I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Belize, I've been to Mexico, I've been to China, I've been to Japan, I've been to Brazil, I've been to Portugal. Whoa. I just did something. I was trying to say it quite literally. The names are just coming out automatically. What I realized is that I just leave it to intuition, because when I focus, I become me again. There's this thing that happens where I become automatically me, and the possession goes away, and whatever I do, whatever I am, comes out. Because then I keep trying to force myself to be me. But the thing is, stress has never worked for me. I think I told you this. I think I posted this. It never works for me. It just makes sure, it's when I'm at ease that everything comes to me. And that's because I guess that's just who I am. I'm naturally hardworking. I'm naturally fast. And sometimes I'm pressuring myself to do it, because everything that they have done, all the possessions, unnatural, right? So when I say intuition, it all goes away. I'm trying to say intuition, right? And every second they're trying to make me forget if I said intuition all the time, or if I was relaxed all the time, or if I was saying everything properly all the time, or if I slept. Excuse me, I like the hood on. Pimps did that because they're so pathetic. Look at what they put effort into. It's quite sad. Okay, what I was saying, because I was going to start social media engagement. Any social media engagement, like if you put up Alia Bhatt on Twitter or Facebook or on Google, anyone who's posted anything about them, posted anything about them, are they good, are they bad, anything on social media about them, anyone, determine if they're good or bad. Okay, first step. அதுக்கப்புறம் குட்னா நம்ம பார்த்துக்கலாம், நம்ம ஆர்மி, நம்ம அபிஸ் ஆர்மி ரெஜிஸ்டர்ட் வாரியர்ஸ் சேர்த்துக்கலாம். Obviously with their permission, right? We have to protect them though, right? Because we always protect them. But the good ones, they're not arrogant. They're not like, oh, if you don't protect me, I'm gonna rape you. That's Alia Bhatt even fans. Okay, that's Condo 16, Condo 64. That's 4620 Guildwood Way, Pimp Way. That's this and anyone and everybody around. Okay, yo, there's too many pimps in the world. Okay, anyways, I was gonna say, oh my god, I was just thinking about all the pimps that are near me and over and like around me, and like, yo, there's some disgusting thing down there that I just spit on the camera. Not the camera, the screen. There's some disgusting thing down there. They're trying to be romantic. Okay? You know what they're doing? Whenever they did this stupid thing. Whenever I'm mad at them, whenever I want to yell at them or kill them, they try to put some next to Sunium something to come like a romantic line or whatever, some next to romantic thing to make it seem like to you guys, because the telepathy thing, to make it seem to you guys that I like this guy or girl, like girl, guy, whatever. It's very disgusting. So there's someone over there protecting my boyfriend. I think there's several, and I'm quite disgusted. Please, spiritual warriors. I don't know if what I said was clear enough. Please make it clear. They've done this sodium thing. It's very disgusting. I have 2 minutes left. Yeah, okay, any social media, anything online, okay? Good or bad, I said that. Good, protect them. Bad, divide them into categories. Are they the stalkers? If they're the stalkers, it's an automatic kill, because that means they're accomplices with these things, okay? Automatic kill, immediate kill. And we have evidence all over the internet, all over their bloody mouths, mouthing away because they're so arrogant. They just mouthed away all the manangata. Okay, so that's very good for us. They thought they were being, no one can do anything to me. Okay, please get arrested. And then next, determine if they're a pimp or a terrorist. Okay, if they're a pimp or a terrorist, arrest. We got evidence. We can collect evidence like that. Lie detector. We can get arrest warrants. It's very easy. Because we obviously are gonna know the crimes they've committed, because these army warriors, obviously we're gonna know. Arjun Kapoor doesn't. Wow. I'm mentioning that guy's name too much. Did you make me homeless? Not Arjun Kapoor. I'm not talking to him. Did you? Everybody else. They made me fucking homeless on the streets because my name was in the movie Goat. That's the issue. And then they make me stop sleeping because Arabic Kutta had my name in it. In the period of like, like, why are you so scared of my name? My name is Abhirami Joseph Vijay. I forgot my middle name. You guys know that. It has the word I in it. Yeah. But I don't know why they're so scared. Because the opposite is gonna happen. They're afraid they're gonna be homeless if my name is in a movie. My name is worldwide. I'm sorry, but you can't do anything about it. So I don't get their obsession over not making sure my name is nowhere to be seen. I know it's everywhere, but I can't see it, right? and there are problems in a movie. It's a movie. Treat it as a movie and stop going with your psychotic soulness, with your minds full of terrorism and pimpism and disgustingness. It doesn't make any sense to me. Next one, harm. And if they're bad, just bad, follow them. Not, we don't stalk, like, we follow. Because they're going to be contacted, by the pimp stalker terrorist, the pimp slash stalker slash terrorist, that kudam, basically, that stalks me. And then, so we have every reason to follow the bad ones, because just the bad ones that haven't committed crime, but I highly doubt that they always try to commit crime, that they just try to make sure they don't get caught. So for any crime that we think they committed, we just get the evidence. But I'm not a lie detector. But we know that they're going to be called for an accomplice, which means there are measures that we can take as police officers. Can't wait to be a cop, a real one. As cops, as cops, and as part of Abhi's Army Dodge Virtual Warriors, that our cops can take in order to prevent it. And those preventative measures include watching them. That is legal. That is legal. Knowing where they're going, what they're doing, who they're talking to, having access to their phone messages, to their emails, having access to everything is legal. When there's a, because it is that bad, okay? It is that bad. If these things that are trying to contact them are literally trying to destroy everything in society, absolutely everything, right? If they're trying to make sure we have no access to basic necessities, I think what they did was that they tried to make sure I didn't have electricity. Oh yeah, they're trying to make sure I don't have electricity. The pimp from Maple Leaf Foods, she walks a certain funny way. But the point is, she can't tall. She's so arrogant. She has a butt touching problem. I killed her as Vitrama Devi. I don't know her name at all. She's so pissed, like, oh my god, such a pissed. Doesn't know how to give personal space. She dies if I have stuff. She dies if I have light. She dies if I have electricity. Please say who that is. I don't know her name. She's just utterly disgusting and acts like some next pimp. She's just an outright pimp. And there's another one I killed as Velu Nacha that she tried to make turn on me, because she is afraid that she's gonna kill her. So she's afraid she's gonna kill her. So she said everything that she did, and said I did that to her. She made me blabber it when I was sleeping. See, I hate it when I talk when I was sleeping. No. So please kill both of them. I killed the other one as being Nachyar, and when I was a henna artist. My purpose was being a henna artist. Okay? And I had a wedding. Okay? I had to do a wedding the next day when she killed me. She died. She thinks she dies if I have hands. And you know what? She kills people who bought me gifts as like henna, because they know how much I love henna. I don't know what year this was. Oh, she killed me in France too. Her, Yoha, Kabi, and Vijay Devrakona. They were there. In that lifetime, I don't know what happened. I just know they killed me in Uppa. Someone killed me in Uppa. I killed some of them. Someone killed me. I don't know exactly what happened. I think Rana and Vijay Devakona were the same then? No, is that a long time ago? No, I'm just cut. Oh, did I mention I'm Esmeralda? Abhi's Army Dash Virtual Warriors. You can gladly say who Quasimodo is. It's Surya. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Peralan? Oh. He wasn't in love with me. I was being nice to him. He kidnapped me by making sure I was crouching down. He kidnapped me. I'm supposed. 1 minute. And then he kidnapped me. Me and Appa were obviously close that time. And he killed. I don't know if he killed Appa. He kidnapped me, and he tortured me brutally. That's Surya for you. That's Hunchback of Notre Dame for you. You be nice to someone who's disabled. Okay? He's already done that to several kids back then. I didn't know that. I was being nice to the guy. Because I was nice to everybody. But I was being nice to him too. I wanted to help him because I thought he was going through so much. But then the eyes he had when he kidnapped me right before he was planning to kidnap me. I'm not kissing Surya. This is not a symbol to kiss Surya. I don't care about Anjan re-release. I don't care. He's trying to make me say I love him. When Anjan re-releases, no, I don't love him. Please stay with Jyotika, leave me alone. Very good match. Do you remember? She's the one who Sunyam did. She's the one who Sunyam for me to get miscarriages. That's Sunyam Master. Jyotika's movie is what I saw. And then I ended up having miscarriages. since I was 11 till now because of Jyotika Sunyam. This is why I hate Soon Yums. I hate her. I hate him. I hate her. Go die together. Okay? Thank you. He was raping me when I was 4. She was there watching and laughing her head off. So they can go die gladly. I don't care. You killed Muruga? I don't care what happens to you. Oh, Dia ain't my daughter. Surya's trying to make me think Dia and Dave are my children. I wouldn't want to have children like them. No. Please go keep your children. Thank you very much. Anyways, is there anything else I want to say? No, he was the bell ringer of Notre Dame. No more. I have no problem if Papa was a hunchback. I'd always be with him. I would have always been with Surya if he was good. But is he good? No! Kidnapped me! Why was he kidnapping me? Cock, I did nothing wrong to the guy. I did nothing wrong. He tied up my legs. He tied up my arms. He did something to my back to make sure that I was, okay, he tied me up in a way that was reflecting his deformities in his body, his legs, his arms, his mudakhu. That's how he tied me up, okay? I'm clenching my shoulders right now because I don't know, maybe I'm going to remember what position he was tied me up in to make me look like him. And I don't have a problem with looking like him. My problem is he was so obsessed with giving me his deformities and his issues then when I did nothing to him and I was perfectly nice to him. I was the nicest to him out of everybody in Notre Dame. Notre Dame location name okay? I was the nicest to him out of everybody. Appa knew something was wrong. Appa knew. No! No, but maybe he's suffering. Now I need to go I ended up dying. I'm being raped. Do I need that? Stone cold floor. No clothing at all. Tied up. I need to remember more because that's all I remember, and he's trying to make sure I don't remember anymore. Okay? Whatever. Enough about Surya. I have other things to do. This is way too long. I have to post. Oh shoot! You guys shouldn't see that. This is very bad. Whatever. You guys saw it. I'm not gonna make it a big deal. You guys didn't see. Okay, basically I was covered. So you know what? They made me do that. I hate them. But anyways, it doesn't matter because some people do wear. So I mean, it's not even exposing. So I don't care. I mean, it's not something that I would do normally, and I didn't do it on purpose. But I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it because I didn't do it on purpose. And even if people do it, if other people are fine with wearing certain things, you guys know I'm not against that, so I shouldn't be triggered. I shouldn't look down on myself or beat myself up for that. Not a big deal. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna try for that to not to make happen again because I'm not personally comfortable with showing that. That's it. I mean, I have no problem with straps, but yeah. Anyways, not really exposing much, so whatever. I'm gonna be okay because I'm not trying to, rape somebody, so I'm fine. I'm not wearing anything in the intention or exposing anything in the intention of making people uncomfortable or raping or wanting to rape them or giving that feel to them. It's gross. Okay. Social media. But social media there's also fan clubs. Physical fan clubs. Appa has a lot, but Okay, so fan clubs DM, as you can see, they're trying to make my skin darker in certain places, which is very irritating. They had a problem with my skin color. They had a problem when I look like Snow White. I am Snow White, but I'm basically all the Disney princesses. Because you're a princess no matter what. Every baby girl is a princess. Every baby boy is a prince. And every little baby who doesn't know the gender, or is genderless, or who's anything they want to be, who's fluid, or anything they want to be, they can be their own little king or queen. That is horrible. That's not good. What's the fucking term? They're loyalty. Loyalty? Royalty. They're royalty. What the heck? I was going on a roll. I was doing so good. I was doing this child-friendly thing, and then I say that. Okay, I'll be telling me that's virtual warriors. What is the what is a good term to call anyone that is part of the LGBTQ plus community, any kid, baby, that is binary, genderless, like we call girls and boys princesses and princes. So what do we call them? Because there's a little beautiful name for them too. See, I was supposed to say something sweet like that. Instead, I said, okay. Okay. Fan clubs. So I just might have a fan club. I said the boy's name. Yes. He and Rana are in cahoots, especially when I was 4. You guys can. I'll be telling me that Georgia Warriors. You can say what that's about. I really don't care anymore. Wow, I'm exposing people. Yo. Okay. So basically, I just might have a fan club. Alia Bhatt might have a fan club, but like not online fan club. But they might have actual other fan clubs. Like if you see a poster of Alia Bhatt, or like who you can figure out who posted that by which organization, and good, bad, same scenario. Wherever you see them, right? Wherever you see their faces, their news, their movies, figure out who is associated with releasing that, or their movie store if they sell their movies. Figure out who the owner is, who works there, who frequents there, good, bad, figure it out, do the same thing. Basically, anywhere, everywhere you see them, you see anything about them, who released that news, who's associated with that news, who's consuming that news, who has those newspapers, whatever, good, bad, ta-pa-ta, everything. That's what I'm saying, everything and everywhere, because I think it's the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. They don't want to make me blind and make sure I don't know my place in the world, and not make sure I don't see my job opportunities, make sure I'm not an actress, make sure I lose all the talents, all the abilities that I worked very hard for from before I was born. So I worked very hard to have all of that in my life and in me. They want to make sure, they want to deform my body. They want to make sure I don't have food. They want to make sure I'm blind and deaf and demorphed, and that I don't remember any of my past lives. They want to take parts of my brain out, and they want to screw up my heart and the rest of my body and give me cancer and basically every illness in the world. Okay, here you go. Here's your gift. Back at you. I think it's the right thing to do. So Alia was on the list. I hope I'm able to make the rest of the list. This is going to be fun. I was glad when I posted that about the fan clubs, about the social media, ruining the social media life, basically, because they wanted to ruin my career as a social media person. What am I? Influencer. I know. I'm an influencer. I'm a YouTuber now. I'm a YouTuber. Oh my god. So they wanted to ruin my life by posting porn videos because they had such a problem with people thinking I was God after the Drama Devi crew or some whole thing. I mean, you guys thought I was Shakti before because you always thought I was Shivan. And you guys saw Shakti, his other half, in me, which is very nice and sweet. Thank you. Yeah. And they had a problem with that. Oh, they had a problem with people talking about me indirectly. They had a problem with this. They had a problem with that. They had a problem with people thinking me changing the atmosphere of cinema, in the sense that in the way I just look like. And I don't know if I had a massive effect, but I did kind of shatter beauty standards. People who look different started acting more, became more famous. And okay, once again, I'm not trying to take credit for all their fame. Fame meaning their looks were more acceptable. Their looks were considered more conventionally beautiful because of the way I looked and because of who I was. And I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to go down from that because that's the truth. Even if everybody doesn't want me to know that. So you don't want me to know the truth about my own fucking life? Okay, here you go. I'll ruin yours. And I kind of can, so. I can and I will. That is the motto. By the way, the name is Abrahami Joseph Vijay. I think I said that in the video already. Anyways, with an I in it. Did bitches make noise? I don't know. Okay, anyways, I mean, the people who don't deserve to be female dogs. I love female dogs. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Nandi Banakam. Wow, this is Surya blur, but I don't know how he's gonna react. Yo, he's gonna try to kill me. What's new? What's new? I'm gonna just try to stay awake and say intuition. Let's see what happens. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm so screwed. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try. Oh, you guys probably really wish I spoke in Malayalam in the video. Yeah, I was wondering how I can say all these lines because I memorized Appa's Tamil lines. I always had a photographic memory. He worked so hard that I could have a photographic memory even though my brain was disabled, and look what they've done now. But the thing is, they couldn't do any of this. They couldn't take my photographic memory away unless they had the fucking plans which they can't do if they have the fucking plan. If they don't have all the fucking plans, they don't have all the fucking plans. They don't have the plans, but to completely disintegrate the knowledge of the plans or any finding out any future plans. Okay, I'm gonna go. And do you wanna come? Kapata, thank you. I don't know what I said.